Welcome back to Weeb Gamer, the podcast where we talk about Alan's sexy jawline. What's
Oh
up?
yeah, look at that thing. The thing it gets more chiseled by the day.
What is
Like, what are
up,
you doing,
sir?
Alan? Like,
Forget all this anime nonsense, bro. You need to post we need to talk about your workout routine. That's what we really need.
yeah.
Okay, so what you
too.
do is you eat negative carbs, and then you eat negative food, and then you hate yourself, and you're like,
So
wait,
celery?
we're all just figments of imagination. Andre's really good with this talk. We're all just people on Earth. We zoom out, dust, and then you're like, why am I doing this? But no.
Have you seen that
It's
TikTok
working.
trend? Have you seen that TikTok trend where the guy is just like it just says like the most outlandish things and then just zooms out to the world?
I've seen that, bro. I saw one, and like, I hope we don't get like clip or like, it's like women's rights ? And then it's just like and it like zooms out saying like, why do we even care about it?
Yeah.
Hold on a second though. We all love that stuff, and we are support all of that. It's just a meme, and it's hilarious.
You love what stuff?
I can't say it. I can't do it again.
That's so weird that you were so easily able to bash it, but the second you had to be like what you love, all of a sudden it was
Yeah.
all of a sudden it was something you couldn't say. Anyways,
say.
I'm joined once again by my co-host Sean and Alan. How you guys doing today?
I'm all right.
How you doing, Alan?
Sean's
alright,
had a
man.
stuffy nose for 77 weeks, bro. I don't know
See,
what's
allergies.
going on.
Actually, funny enough, my dry cough when I had COVID finally went away. It comes back,
Nice.
but now I don't really cough no more, which is really
I'm
good.
gonna tell you right now, I've been in multiple conferences
Yeah.
of long COVID, and it's messed up. So be careful.
Really?
Yeah, be careful out
Yeah.
there,
Like
man.
physically?
Like, there was this girl who's had COVID like a year ago, and like she's literally talking, and then she like can't speak. She takes deep breaths like every like second word.
Yeah. Okay.
It's messed up.
Get your money up,
Yeah.
not your funny up.
Yeah,
I was gonna like demonstrate how she sounds, but I felt like that might be
Yeah, that would have been hella rude. That would have been hella rude, actually.
And let me just explain what it sounds like. But yes.
Yeah. There was a lady who trained me once when I was we started working somewhere too, and she had COVID and she started like breathing like that too. But I couldn't tell if it was because she was like overweight or because of the COVID. And she kept like I couldn't tell, okay? She was moving around a lot, so it was hard to gauge.
Oh my god, Alan got his clip early.
That was way too quick. That was way too fast.
It was okay. I didn't know she had COVID at the time, like before she had
my
COVID.
God.
Thought she just
And then
breathed all
I
in
was
your
like,
face
I
with
was like,
COVID,
man,
bro.
no, well, not anymore.
Oh, was it
I hope
long
not.
COVID?
It was after she had COVID.
Ah, it's long
Bruh.
COVID. I feel you.
But I had
Okay.
just started, so I
Anyways,
didn't know if
COVID
she had it
breathing.
or didn't have it or whatever. All I know is that she was having a hard time moving around and breathing at the same time.
is that your current place or your last place?
I can't say, man. Well, no, it's not. It's not my current place.
Ah, but it's one of the other places. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, guys.
We need to stall more. We don't have enough content.
No, Alan, you didn't say how you were. How you
Oh,
doing?
Yeah,
I
how
said
you
I
doing,
was
Alan?
all right.
Yeah, you didn't tell me about your week though, man.
Oh, my week was good, man. Like work's rough. Being adult is rough, and then being a kid right now sucks too because like all the shows suck.
Yeah.
But I am going to see the Dragon Ball Z movie
Yeah, you've been saying that for weeks. So like, when is that?
this weekend.
Is it this weekend? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I want to hear how
Saturday.
shit it is.
I heard mixed reviews. I'm like, whatever. I'm in it for like the nostalgia of the CGI, which we love.
Mm.
But
Love it. Loved it in
Gotta
Attack on
love it.
Titan. Loved it in Dragon Ball.
Guys, don't cannibalize our topics, guys. Come on now. We need to speak about that later.
Oh, is that something we was on our list?
It's on
I
my
didn't know.
list.
I didn't
Okay.
know. I didn't know.
Well, maybe if
My
you
list.
mention the list, you bastard.
No, because I got secrets on that list.
See?
Andre
Oh,
and I-
now let's not cannibalize it, but let's hide it in the corner and kick it under the dirt. Yeah, nice, man. Sick.
Yeah, stop eating
Um,
things that you don't know what it is. How about that?
Stop eating thing. Yo, that's my specialty. Look how that's how I got this way. That's all I said.
It's because you didn't.
I don't know.
have a peanut
I'm all
allergy.
right.
It's
I'm
fine.
just tired. Today was a long day for me, and I'm feeling it today. So if I'm not
Alan,
as yeah,
If
what's
you
up,
had to ask what was in that food before you ate it every time, you wouldn't want to eat things eventually because you keep having to ask, and it's like it's not worth it anymore.
true. That's
That's what happened to me. That's why I'm so skinny. Because it's like, should I ask it if it has peanuts in it, or should I just not eat it? I'm just like,
Let's
I'll
just not eat it.
It's fine.
Oh, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
It's too much work.
Don't you dare try that nonsense. Because you also eat entire sleeves of not sleeves, entire packages of Oreos.
Yeah, Andre
Okay,
caught
but
you,
I-
bro.
okay.
Andre
I
caught you.
pre-knew, though.
Show us what's in that bag that you brought back with you with the charger. Show us
Yeah,
what
I
you
did
brought
catch
back.
you, bro. This man went with the charger and came back with friggin' paper bags.
No, that was
No.
the paper bag. It was
Come
Wendy's.
on, man. He caught you red-handed, man.
Oh
It
my
may
God.
or may not have
literally,
been
you
Wendy's.
realize that literally everyone that knows you is jealous of you.
Spicy chicken.
Literally, bro. I'm
Everyone
jealous.
that
Well,
knows you is jealous.
I can't gain weight, man.
Me,
What happens if there's a famine?
my girl, your girl, everyone. is
Me.
jealous of you.
Well, I'm
Alan,
jealous of you guys. You gain weight so easily. It takes me forever. I
Oh,
can't even gain
boo-hoo.
enough weight to lose weight. Like I can't bulk enough to cut. I've never been able to bulk enough to cut.
Oh, boo-hoo, man. I'm so rich, I can't get poor. Oh,
But now I'm just in this
shit.
middle state of like skinny fat. I look like I have like the
or
daddiest bod
maybe
ever.
if you went to the gym more than once a month,
Uh,
then you might build a little bit. How about that?
Yeah, don't blame me. Don't blame
I'm
us.
getting there. I'm getting there slowly.
I went to the gym 4 to 5 times a week for 6 months straight
Nice.
and lost like 6 pounds.
Dude, that's so good. Like,
No,
don't,
That's poundage.
yes, it is.
Dude, I stopped going to the gym and I lose like 10 pounds. Okay, so
That's true.
it's
That's
it's
rough.
all muscle though. And like what's left over? It's just-
anyways, anime,
skin and fat.
video game news. I don't
Yeah, I
want to
love
Oh, what about our
anime,
weekend,
man.
Andre? What about our weekend?
I don't care
How
about
about
my
you?
weekend
We
anymore,
went
bro.
to a
Shit.
cottage. I got burnt to hell. I'm like
On
red as
purpose,
shit.
bro. This guy was
Okay.
like, this guy laid in the sun on the floaty, and we're like, "Yo, you want sunscreen?" He's like, "Nah, it's okay." And I'm just like, "Okay."
My God.
This
I was
guy,
like, I'm half Irish, so it gets red, but then it turns into a tan
I'm
later.
half Irish.
and
That's
then
good.
here's the thing:
That's
he got
pretty good.
sunburn on his stomach one day,
I did.
and then he was itchy. And then the
I'm
next
itchy right
day,
now.
he laid on his stomach, so he got sunburn on his back the next day.
Yeah.
So
gotta even out.
he already had a sample size to explain what was gonna happen.
My
And then he's
God.
just like, "This is annoying to be itchy, but I'm gonna just be itchy anyways."
Yeah,
That sounds like you.
it's way worse now. It's so itchy because it's peeling.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm
for
just
sure.
like I'm just like a ball of dead skin right now.
Bro, you're almost 30, bro. You have enough to know exactly what happens when you sunburn, and you still
I know.
are like, I know it's gonna happen, but I want to do it anyways.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
it is what it is, eh?
It's fun, okay?
I respect it, man. Like I said,
I like to watch the process.
I'm lucky. My skin doesn't really burn. I burn, but then, or like I tan. That's it. Andre, how about
Yo,
you?
I got a sunburn.
Andre gets itchy
once
too.
in my whole, yeah, but that's not sunburn related. That's skin related. But I got sunburned
Yeah.
once in my entire life, and it was to the point where I had no idea what was happening. I went to Hawaii, and then
Mhm.
like my nose was like, I don't know.
Oh,
I was like
man.
out on the beach one day, my nose was like hot. And I was like,
Oh.
yeah, I was like, why is it hot, bro? Like I spent like 3 days. I was there for like a week and a bit. And I was
Oh
like,
my
I was like,
God.
why is my nose hot? Like I was like, I tried to go in the water because I thought maybe it was irritated. I tried to go in the water, and like I went to my girl. I was like, yo, my nose is so hot, bro. It burns, and I can't get to stop burning. I have no idea what's going on. And this was like 4 years ago. So
Oh, man.
I was like, what's going on? And she's like, oh, you're probably sunburned. I was like,
Yeah, what?
I'm what?
Excuse me?
Yeah, gotta get that sweet aloe vera gel. Oh,
Oh
Stuff
my
feels so good.
And I didn't even know until like after the fact. But
Yeah, that's
was
rough.
crazy. And I was just like, damn, white people just go through this on like a
all the
every
time,
On the
all over my
daily.
body, man.
every year, bro. They
Yeah.
just go through this pain, bro. And it's not like, because the thing with sunburns, it's not like it's unbearable or like you need like
It's just-
help.
it's just uncomfortable.
Annoying. It's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah.
It's just there all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Unless
But
it's you're the person who like some people get like blisters on their face and lips from
yeah, but that's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
because they go a step up.
is that what that is?
They
Yeah,
go
I think that's like 2nd degree burns, bro.
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
You gotta be careful. And also, sunburning your skin consistently gives you cancer, right?
Yeah,
I know that.
absolutely.
That's why I only do it once a year.
So, like, can you hold on?
Burning your skin consistently gives you cancer. He's like, yeah, that's why I have a consistent schedule of
Yeah,
when
that's
I do
why I
it.
do it all the time, consistently
That's
for
what
the
you
year.
just said to me.
That's lovely, man.
What the hell?
Only once a year, though.
What was I gonna say? Oh,
Only.
I forgot honestly, but I was thinking, oh, if you put sunscreen on, do you still tan?
Yeah,
You do tan.
you do a little
Right?
That's
bit.
the whole point of sunscreen, isn't it? It's
Oh,
the
I
tan
thought-
without the burn.
Oh shoot!
Isn't
I
it?
thought if you put that
I
on, you
don't
don't
know.
get tanned.
That's what I
Well,
was
maybe,
thinking.
I don't know.
That's why
I don't know if you
put
see the
sunscreen.
color of my skin.
I was
have
gonna say
no
I don't
idea.
think Andre
I
gives a
have no
shit.
idea.
For me,
I
like
have no
for me,
clue.
I don't use sunscreen, but like I'm fine. But I'm thinking I'm like older. I probably should
But
because
I realized that like I learned recently that melanin isn't enough to protect you, and you should use sunscreen.
yeah,
Even if
especially
you're
in like the
melanated.
shitty
Yeah.
ozone layer that we have now in our world.
Yeah,
what
that's what
I'm
my
saying?
What's the
girlfriend does
point,
too.
bro? All the racism, none of the benefits. What's the point? Bro? What's
That's
even
why.
the point?
It smells good though.
Jesus Christ,
What's even the point?
That's-
Okay,
that's
guys, I
hilarious.
think we stalled enough, man. Come
that was
on,
pretty
bro.
good. Yeah, good shit, man.
Stalled enough.
That
Now
weekend though.
let's get into.
Yeah, what about your weekend, Andre? How
It
was
was
your weekend?
fun.
We
I
did
brought both my
wheelbarrow
dogs
racing.
there.
Oh,
My
did
dogs-
you? Oh, I would have came if your dogs were there. Shit,
Yeah, my
I would
dogs
have
was
paid for it too.
there. My puppy fell into the pool and freaking
Oh,
ran out. Sean, did you get a good review still?
I don't know. I have to review them to get the review, and I haven't done that yet.
You should
Damn.
do that.
I should
'Cause
do
what
that.
if they trash all over your account and it's gonna be an issue?
They could because
Imagine.
you guys get that in your profile. See, I don't know. Did you accept my invite?
Nope.
Oh,
They don't know
then.
I was. They don't know I was there. They have no clue I was there.
that's cool. That's big brain,
Fair.
Andre. I respect
Fair.
it.
Brain. But
done.
anyways, yeah, no, it was fun. Anyways, video game news, guys.
Anyways,
Out of the amazing plethora of news out there, guys, listen. I just want to preface this by saying there is
Mhm.
news about a lot of stuff in the video game like world. I just didn't do research on a lot of it, so I don't want to mention it
Yeah,
because I don't know the full story.
I know one
respect
story.
Okay, are you gonna come at me again with the friggin' Embracer group?
yes.
No. It's I read somewhere that like some guy made a mod for the first 3 Metal Gear Solid games or something where you can play it in VR. It looks pretty sweet.
Oh,
honestly.
sick. That's sick.
I might want to do it. It's like, damn,
Nah,
I would
you're
totally
a
do
piece
that.
of shit, bro. You're actually a piece of shit.
What?
Not you, Sean. How do you not just? Oh my god, I think that's white privilege, bro.
What'd
How
you
did
do?
How that's white privilege.
What did you
Just
do?
be
What'd you do?
completely socially unaware about everything that's happening.
I just was talking.
That's why we
about
love
video
Sean,
games.
bro.
Just assume that anything anybody says to your face is just exactly what they mean. That's
Nah, it is
I don't
sick,
know what
though.
he said.
you said it's sick. That's sick. That's what he said.
That's it.
That's
Yo.
it. That's all he said.
Yo, did you guys see? Oh, I have gaming news too. Spider-Man came to PC. They modded
Yeah,
so
those
you
mods
can
are
play
fire, bro.
You can play as Stan Lee.
Yeah, those
Really?
mods are crazy. Yeah, there was
And like-
Stan
and like-
Lee. There was Kingpin. I saw the
Kingpin. That Kingpin one
mod.
was hilarious.
yeah. There's so many mods for
You can be
PC.
Pinkman. Kingpin.
Penguin? Pin King?
You could be Kingpin in
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
If you get it for PC,
If you mod it,
the
can
mods
Can
are
you
up.
swing, or you
The
just the
mods
big
are up.
guys
No.
swing around? You
Yeah,
just walk around.
you
No, you
are-
just
you
swing.
do everything
you're
that Spider-Man
Spider-Man,
does.
but you're Kingpin.
but your body's Kingpin. That's it.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Yeah,
It is
it's
very
great.
funny.
Just like that Sekiro mod where you were Cloud running around. It was great.
True.
I didn't know they did that. That's pretty sweet.
They did indeed.
I'm not mostly familiar with the old GT4 mods of being like Buzz Lightyear and stuff, or I don't know, whatever.
Any game that comes to PC, like
Yeah, I guess
especially
mine.
nowadays, the modern community has like expanded.
Oh yeah,
like exponentially over the last, especially during COVID when people were started getting bored and had nothing.
yeah.
To do.
My favorite ones so far, I think, are Resident Evil. It's the
Ooh.
remakes. People mod those shit, and like it's hilarious. The zombies are like Mortys from Rick and Morty or something. I don't know. They do
Oh
do a bunch of
yeah.
shit.
I saw that.
It's
I saw
really
that.
it's
That's
really funny. It's pretty crazy. Oh yeah, and they made the main guy Shaggy from Scooby Doo, and like actually gave him like Shaggy lines. Someone actually did voice acting like,
What?
with Shaggy's voice. It's so funny.
Crazy.
Amazing. Okay, guys, the next news that I have is DBZ in Fortnite.
Yeah.
I was
In
like,
Fortnite?
oh, that's in Fortnite. Like they have a collab. You could be Dragon Ball Z characters in Fortnite.
I bought
I
it.
think. Did
Like the
you?
Thanos
I think
one?
you can be Goku. Yeah, like Thanos one, but this is Dragon Ball Z. You can be
No.
Goku,
It's actual.
Vegeta.
It's not a mode. It's actual skins.
Yeah, they're just skins. So
So
you,
you
got
can't, like-
Goku,
Yep.
Vegeta,
Yep.
Bulma,
Yep. And
Beerus.
yep. That's
There's
it.
one other one.
No,
Oh,
that's
so
it.
those four.
That's it.
Yeah, it can be. And like, guys, listen. Like, I respected it at first. I was like,
You hated
this
it.
is
I knew
great.
you'd hate it.
But then as soon as I was like, Vegeta, why is Vegeta doing come? Like, they And
Yo,
like,
you just see Goku getting sturdy, like just I like, you know what I mean?
no, it's not even that stuff. I was like, they didn't put any work into it, really.
Oh
I
no,
mean,
they didn't. They didn't.
they're
Also-
just like, because Vegeta does Kamehameha, Bulma does Kamehameha. Like
Oh,
Kamehameha is just a
no.
move, and they're just like, I'm not even gonna bother changing this at all.
Yeah, yeah. To be fair though, it's kind of hard in Fortnite because the Kamehameha is you have to find it in a chest. Like it's an item. So I agree with you. I wish like if you had the proper skin, like for Vegeta it would be Gallic Gun. For
Mhm.
Bulma, it's like a I don't know, like a
I don't
gun
know, one
or
of
an
the Capsule
invention.
Corp things.
Yeah, capsule
whatever
core thing.
she
And
does.
Beerus
Yeah,
is
for
like
sure.
the whatever destruction ray shit.
Destroyer thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but they just kind of, so like seeing Vegeta do Kamehameha, and it's just
Yeah,
kinda,
yeah,
like,
it's a
weird.
turn off for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
everyone can do that freaking move though.
True.
That show.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but I saw
Krillin
one
can do it.
where Venom was Venom Kamehameha Darth Vader. So it was.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Right. You just see you see Sasuke just fly in the air and do a Kamehameha. It's kind of weird, man.
Was Sasuke in the Naruto skins that came out?
Yeah,
Was it
yeah.
Dragon? Oh, damn. And I heard, and then who sent it? Was it Alan? Sent the Bleach skins that are
Yeah,
coming
Bleach next year.
Yeah.
That's Andre. For the love of God, he's just
Darth
just
Vader's
crying.
gonna just get to Gaten showing everybody, bro.
That'd be pretty sweet.
That's-
Yeah, I would see. I would watch that.
Yeah, but
too.
now you're gonna see Rukia Getsuga Tensho. That's the issue.
It's probably gonna be better than the actual Bleach story.
You're gonna see Goku get to Gaten show.
Oh my god. But yeah, anyways, that's basically all the video game news that I found important. I mean, there
Yeah,
are
pretty much.
important stuff happening, but some of these topics are controversial, and I just don't want to get into it.
Wait, what's controversial?
Yeah, Andre.
Remember what I said, but I don't want to get into it. Remember that?
No,
Anyways,
Yeah, it
so
was last week.
I
Damn it.
thought
I tried
that
to
as
bait
a
him
video
into it.
gaming news, we should do something interesting, and
Oh, let's hear it.
Oh,
let's
I already have my
talk
belt. I'm
about
done.
your
Oh.
favorite
Oh.
video game console of all
Oh,
time. And
okay.
Alan, I said this in the group chat. You cannot pick PC.
I know. I agree. Yeah. No, you said gaming console. I don't
Console.
think gaming console is like a PC. PC is a PC to me. I'm not one of those weirdos, you know. Like I'm weird, but I'm not weirdo. I don't want to start. Sean, go.
I have to start. You want me to start? Okay.
Mhm.
I do want you to start.
Okay. I kind of got a tie. Okay, the N64 was like my childhood, and there's so many good games on that freaking system, and I hate it because
Yeah.
it's like,
What do you
I
mean,
mean, it's
so many
like
good games, like all 6 of them.
exactly, but that I mean, the story,
on,
like
man.
the depth of like the fun I had in those games. Like I replayed those games so often when I was young. Like I played enough of each of those 6 games like enough times to match whatever amount of time I spent on anything else.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I like Pokemon Stadium and like you know Super Mario and Donkey Kong 64 and Diddy Kong Racing, all those fun games. But I mean, it's hard to compare that to PlayStation 2 was like objectively the best console. Like, I mean, in terms of sales, I guess lots of people love that one. And I did too.
that's
There's
true.
lots of good games for that too. But I don't think I got like as much as I love the games for PS2, I never got into the depth of that like I could have in terms of like how many games I played for it. Like I had my fair share of games, but I feel like there's a lot of good games for it I never played, so I didn't have that that like as much of an emotional connection to it as I could have. And I might even be more connected to the PS1 than it, but
Wow. Yeah.
like it's hard to say, but because I mean Final Fantasy 7 and Brigandine and some really like big hitters for me, kind of similar to the N64, but like more on like I can actually have to think about how to play.
I just want
more
you to
so.
know you're showing your age.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
But like that's what else? What else are we gonna do?
You're right. But yeah, the PS2 had like my favorite game when I was in like my preteens was Zone of the Enders, and that was on PS2,
yeah,
and
that's
I
a
played
great
that
one.
game repeatedly. And you know, NBA Street, there's lots
Oh,
of great
yeah.
games for that system.
For
But yeah,
sure.
it's hard to remember going back that far. Like it's easier for me to go back to like when I was very young than when I was like in early teens and younger teens.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. But what do you think, Andre or Alan?
Okay, let me go.
Sure.
My favorite console of all time. This was a toss-up, but I think I'm gonna go finally with PS2.
Ooh, very
And
nice.
Sean said like he wasn't blah 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 whatever.
Blah, blah,
I had
blah,
a
blah,
I
blah.
had an N64, but that's when I was like mad young. So a lot of the games that I played weren't like Like I wasn't like super into them until like later
Mhm.
on. Like Pokemon
Yeah.
Stadium 2, like I got really into that, but like later. Mario Party 2, I got really into that, but later. Mario Tennis, I got into that, but like
Super
later.
Mario
Smash.
Tennis.
Super Smash Bros. I got into that, but like when I got that originally, I was like ass because I
Yeah.
was like freaking 4. Right?
Yeah.
But then like later on, like as I played on it, I got really, really into it. So I think PS2 is
Mhm.
one because that was the age where I was like old enough to like actually grasp the concept of gaming, where I actually started beating games, where I actually started like working towards things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like just like my PS2 collection, it's at my parents' house right now. It's
You still
probably
have
bigger.
it?
Yeah, it's bigger
Oh,
than
that's
any
beautiful.
Yeah.
other collection I have.
I have
all
mine here too.
these. Yeah, my
Very
PS2
good.
collection is bigger than any of my other collections.
Mhm.
My favorite series of all time is on there. Jack and Daxter series.
Nice.
is
Yeah.
my
Beauty.
favorite
Yeah.
of all time. It's on there. I've played RPGs on there, shooters games. I have Killzone 1 on there.
Nice.
Friggin' there's this
Oh my
weird-
god, Killzone. I totally forgot about Killzone.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes, Killzone. I don't know, man. I got so much good memories there.
Yeah,
There's this
for
game
sure.
called Mega Man X7.
Oh yeah.
It
yeah.
took me probably a decade to beat. Okay, because I played it originally when I was super young. Wasn't good enough to like actually like make any progress. So
Come
then I
on.
just died all the time and was just having fun. And then I got to a point where I was like, nah, I need to beat this game. And then there was this one part where there's like, listen, guys, there's this fire boss there, which lost me 2 controllers. 2 of them I lost. Okay.
No.
There's this fire dog boss. I could not figure out how to beat it. And this is back in the day. There was no YouTubing fucking
never
how to
YouTube,
beat the
yeah.
boss. I had no idea how to beat him for like 4
Mhm.
years. Okay. But then I finally figured out how to beat this boss, and then I lost. And I got mad, whipped my controller down the fucking stairs, and it was a disaster. Yeah. Anyways, but I finally got to beat them, and like so, I had those memories. I had the DMC trilogy. I beat up DMC trilogy on there. There's this game called Second Sight. I got somehow. I beat on there.
Spider-Man 2. I forgot about Spider-Man 2.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't have
such a good
Spider-Man
game.
2, but I played Spider-Man 2 because my cousin had Spider-Man 2. So, and that was the greatest thing. Everyone that was like close to me also had a PS2. So
Yeah.
like I was borrowing games from
Yeah,
people,
true.
PS2 games I never had. And
Uh-huh.
all that. There's this game I had Samurai Warriors, bro. I got with my birthday, bro. That was so fun, bro. Like 1 year back in the day, you're just a samurai mowing through hundreds of enemies. Like
Yep.
you can't beat that. You cannot beat that as like
No.
a 10-year-old, bro. Like you're just a
Mhm.
samurai,
Oh, what is
you
it?
know?
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden came out
Mhm.
for PS2.
Oh my
too.
god, that
I
game was hard
love
as
Ninja
shit.
Gaiden.
That game was
Holy
so
crap.
hard.
It was hard. But see, I didn't get into Ninja Gaiden until 360. I had a Ninja Gaiden 3 demo, and I was like, oh shit, this thing's, and I just kept rebeating it over and over again.
Yeah.
It was back in the day I had no money. So I was just like, I guess I at least used to live off demos, bro. Like when
That's
I
it,
had
man.
360, I had like 6 games, and I used
Yeah.
to just live off
Oh
demos.
yeah.
For
Demos.
sure. That's life, man.
Yeah, but
Oh, man.
PS2, I think, is that I played the Ratchet and Clanks. I played a few of them. Jack and Daxter's.
Nice. Spyro the Dragon.
I've played them, did not own any of them. I don't even, that's what I'm trying to think. My PS2 collection is so huge, but I don't,
Yeah, same.
I don't remember
I
what's
could go
in it.
get my collection right now and show it you.
I don't remember what's
I told
in
you
it.
I bought that shit Tasmanian Tiger game. That thing was
That
amazing.
game's
for
fire,
PS2.
bro. There's
Oh
a
yeah.
The game's fire, bro.
People bash it, man. They don't
I
know.
wish I can remember like what was in like my collection. I played
Yeah.
other games like freaking Rogue Galaxy. Like my cousin had that game. That game
Soul
was freaking
Calibur?
fire. Soul Calibur.
Soul
I've played a bunch
Calibur.
of them. NBA Street, bro.
Oh,
Remember
I
NBA
love that
Street
game.
For
2
sure,
that
yeah.
had like friggin' the GameCube version had like Mario, Luigi, and like Peach.
Oh, yeah.
And then like the Xbox version had like Spawn or some shit. The PS2 version had like who did the PS2 version have? They had somebody, but like those kind of things, man. There's just a lot of good memories
For
going
sure.
back there. I think so. PS2 is my option, and then my second follow-up question: do you think it's straight nostalgia, or do you think it's like?
Wait, what about
actual-
me, man?
I'll get to you, but like, this is part of
Alright.
it. I'm
Yeah,
not
okay.
forgetting about you. I promise. I just
Thank
want to
you, I
know if you think it's
appreciate
like
you.
straight nostalgia, or do you think it's like actual like quality versus
Mhm.
like nowadays? You know.
The thing is though, like because we've grown up. Oh, wait, you answer.
Also,
it, 'cause
Kingdom Hearts.
Okay,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
that was gonna be my
Oh
thing,
shit.
but
I forgot about that.
I don't know. Like for me, I'll start with my pick. So because we already talked about like Nintendo and also like PlayStation, Xbox, like the only Xbox I ever owned was a 360, and I think it's like it was probably one of my like I would say PlayStation 2. I agree with you guys because Kingdom Hearts, I got introduced to that.
Yeah.
All the games you guys mentioned was a part of that, and like FIFA was like a part of that too, but it wasn't really online yet. It was kind of like just like play with your friends and have fun. So I really like that. But definitely 360 because internet became a thing like heavily multiplayer games. Not that I'm too like set on it because I do love my single player games, but like half of like or like most of what I am now is just like I play competitive games, shooters, and all that stuff. So I can't leave out like 360. It's a huge part of like why I'm playing games now. Though I will say like the gateway one for me was definitely I mean, we talked about it before, but like my Super Nintendo that my dad had gotten, like just like you said, very good games, replayable games, things to learn, nothing to search. You just had to like play it and be like, wait, why is there a like a, I don't know, a ledge that I can't jump on, but it's there and it knows it's there. Like, why is that there? So Super Nintendo for me, especially like Donkey Kong Country series is amazing. Super Mario series is amazing. But definitely like some Call of Duty and Xbox 360 was like a huge Halo Reach. I really love for the 360.
Yes, yeah.
I know a lot of people don't really like it, but I'm like I do like it. I do find joy in that that Halo there. But I don't know. Is it nostalgia? I will say now it is definitely because we played so many games that look like, you know, Spider-Man, like they came out for PlayStation. Like I can't say that Donkey Kong Country is better than Spider-Man. I won't lie to myself and do that. But I will say like at the time, the feeling that we were all getting from like playing, for example, like Kingdom Hearts for the first time or Donkey Kong Country or like Metal Gear Solid or I don't know. Like it doesn't really compare to the games now. Like now from games where like, is it worth it? Like I paid money for this. Like it better be like 70 hours long and it better, you know, be all this stuff. So yeah, I will say it's definitely nostalgic because the games now are like pretty and all that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I would agree with you on to some level because I think the way games are played now is very different too. I mean, like back then you couldn't just look up like what you have to do, right? You had to actually figure it out, or like all the secrets. Like there is a much more like well, for some people it was more enticing to try to figure out how to play the game and try to figure out like how the best way to play the game, and you can just kind of ruin it for yourself. I like and you can see the biggest like display for that, and I've talked about it before, but in Pokemon games, like in the first Pokemon games, it's just like, hey kid, here's your Pokemon, get out there, be the best, like go do it, bye. It's like it gives you like a 2-minute tutorial and you're out there, you know, as opposed to now where it's like here's an hour and a half long tutorial about how to play a game everyone's played for like 20 years now.
I agree with that.
So it just like it had a much more freeing feeling. I feel like
for sure
they were very creative in the way they played, and they made good quality games that would like they would need you to like play them for a long time. Like they wouldn't just end short or be like, oh, wait for our DLC to be released and then you can play more. But
right.
or just like you didn't often have the feeling of incomplete games back then.
That's like that. That's what I was gonna say. Like games aren't even finished now.
Exactly. If that feels pretty common nowadays. Or like always the expectation of DLC. But exactly. What do you think, Andre?
I don't know what the question is, bro.
It's your nostalgia question.
Oh, the nostalgia question. If games were better back then. This is a hard because I will say overall quality, obviously, it might be easier to say like today, but I think that
because everything's so pretty. That's what me and Sean are
saying. So I'm trying to think it's like a pretty thing, but like if we're talking about straight quality, like time put on, creativity, like pure like love, I think it has to be the nostalgia base because like why else would they spend so much time just remaking games like over and over and over and over? Like all they do is remake games nowadays. And then like people, including myself, like I get mad excited when I see remakes of like things that I love, bro. And it's just or sequels. I don't know, man. I'm going with previous games, and I don't think it's pure nostalgia. I just think creativity, because one, the budgets weren't as high. That gaming industry wasn't like this multi-billion-dollar.
I was like, if you're gonna make a game, it has to be fucking good.
Right? They didn't have the avenues that they have like now to make money with like the whole online thing where they can do microtransactions, skins, all that
Oh
kind of
yeah,
stuff, and
totally
appeal
ruined
to all
everything.
these people thing. But they
Mm.
didn't have any of this stuff. So like what came on the disc came on the disc because they didn't have like the internet basically.
That's right.
So it has to be back in the day. If we're talking about straight up like what I would rather play, like if I can get, which is what remakes are basically, if I can get all of the old games in like today's like polish and like quality,
Yeah.
like simple things like auto saving, like the SSD,
Oh yeah,
like
that would
on
be
my
nice.
PS5 where like there's no save screens. Like one of the reasons I love Jack so much, there was like there was no loading screens like at all.
That's it. It was just
Mhm.
literally open world. Yeah.
Yeah, you just walk through, like you died a boss, the screen like basically blinks and then
Yeah.
you're back. Like
Yeah.
that's it. Like that kind of stuff, like loading screens, I do not miss at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Remember
like
Halo's
if
loading screens.
Oh god,
The
yeah.
first
I
Halo.
remember like all the freaking I had all these Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi games.
Oh
man,
lord.
and they would literally have to put mini games in the loading
Yeah,
screen.
you're trying to climb up the freaking Corn's tower, and you're like, yo, where am I
Yeah.
gonna play the game, man?
Yeah, exactly. All that kind of stuff. But so like I don't miss that stuff. And we're talking about like polish and quality. Obviously today's is definitely better. But there's also certain games I miss. Like I miss fucking like Guitar Hero, bro.
Oh my
And
god.
like,
yeah.
I used to love Guitar Hero Rock Band, but I
Same.
have the money where like if a new one came out, like I would actually buy it. That
Like you could buy
keep it.
every song and
Like
every
I would
DLC.
buy it. I would buy it to just have like as a party game. Like I'd play like
Yeah.
maybe every once in a while by myself, but like I would
Yeah.
like to have it like because I have Mario Party. So like if I ever have people over, like it's a good game to play with people over. But like
Yeah.
Rock Band and like
Mhm.
Guitar Hero, even non-gamers would like love to like play that
Yeah,
shit like,
yeah,
back
for
in
sure.
the day. Like and like I get why it doesn't no longer exist because like licenses and like the whole music thing is
Yeah.
much more complicated than it used to be. And more
Remember
expensive.
Rocksmith? And
Rocksmith. Yeah, that's
actually
a shout
used a
out.
real
Yeah.
guitar. That was a good way to learn.
Friggin'
Yeah.
Sly Cooper.
Oh yeah, okay. PS2 is slowly taking over. I'm remembering games now. Like Cooper was the shit.
Oh
I
my
have,
god,
like,
Rise of Honor. Have you guys played that Jet Li game?
Yes,
Bro,
I have played that.
And there was like once you beat the game, you can be a
Yes.
fucking chicken and you just beat the fuck out of people. Like, man, I remember
Yes.
I didn't have money for a memory card. Oh my god. And well,
And
obviously
I used to have that too. And you have to try and beat the entire
you
game.
just try
in
and
one
beat the
day.
entire game.
And you have to leave your PlayStation.
Bro, I had to
2
go to
on,
church, yo. The
on.
Lord had to take me away from my game.
And you
and
just
I
have to
put a-
pause it.
I paused it, put an ice cube bag on top of my PlayStation
Oh my god.
to
So
keep
it
it cold.
overheat?
To keep it cold. And I came home and my PlayStation was broken because the condensation. Killed
'cause
my
it got wet,
PlayStation.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's-
I cried, man. I
that's
so smart,
cried.
man.
I used to have to do like friggin' you pause it, and then I had to change the input on my parents' TV so they wouldn't know it's still
Yeah,
on
yeah.
because they would turn it off and then
Yeah.
watch what they want. So then I had to change the input, like all these things to try and
Oh
get
my
around.
god,
these
kids
things.
have it so good. Jesus, kids have it
It's
so
ridiculous.
good.
I mean,
nowadays.
do they, bro? They get 30% of a game and then have to friggin' pay for the rest.
Yeah, but they don't have to pay for it. Their parents do.
That's true.
You see,
they're
instantly.
broke.
Actually,
millennial
no.
parents.
Think about your dad. Think about going to your dad and being like, "Yo, I know you bought me this game, but I need an extra $30 for you to buy me more of the same game that you already bought." Imagine saying that
Yeah,
to
you know
your-
what? That's true, bro. My cousin dropped like a grand on the fucking what's it called, Rocket League, and on his dad's credit card. And his dad was like, where is it? Where's the thing you bought? And he's like, oh, it's in here, and it's his game, bro.
Oh
Crazy.
no,
That's rough, man.
that is
Mhm.
rough. Damn.
Man. No, so I'm pretty
Rocket League
strongly.
first.
So like I'm biased obviously when I say
Yeah,
PS2 because it's my favorite like series of all time that I've been like begging
No,
to
that's
come
fair,
back
man.
every
Yeah,
if they can keep making Ratchet games, why can't they make fuck the
they
Last
will,
of
man.
Us?
They will. Don't worry.
Fuck Last of
Yo,
Us.
fuck Last
Fuck
of Us.
Uncharted.
Fuck
Give
Uncharted.
me another.
Fuck FIFA. Copy and paste 2022.
I'm talking
bro.
specifically about Naughty Dog right now.
Oh, okay. Fuck Crash
Because
Bandicoot.
they're the ones that made
Is that them?
yeah, they made
yeah.
what's it called? Jack and Daxter. Shadow of the Colossus was on PS2 too.
Oh, yeah, that
Oh
game was
my
insane.
god, that shit sent me to a next dimension.
I love that
Actually,
game.
Yo, what
Yeah.
about Hulk Ultimate Destruction? Do you guys know that game?
I think I did play
Sounds
that.
so
I think I
familiar.
did.
All I
Shrek-
remember
wait,
is fucking
Shrek
breaking
Super
everything.
Smash.
What's that?
You guys, it was Smash Bros, but Shrek.
Yes, it was. Yes,
You
it
don't
was.
remember that? Holy shit,
No.
bro!
Yes, it was.
I picked the gingerbread man and just fuck people up. But anyway,
Anyway, so yes,
Sorry.
PS2 is my favorite, obviously, as you guys can tell.
Yeah.
Also, that is technically the only one I had. So I am
Oh.
biased. I didn't have a
Yeah.
GameCube and I didn't have an
hella
Xbox.
biased.
I didn't have a GameCube or an Xbox, so maybe. But I
Yeah.
will say, since that, I've had everyone. So I had a Wii
Yeah,
360 and PS3, and then
Yeah.
I had a Wii U, PS4, and
PS5, Switch.
the hell? Oh,
What?
I never had an Xbox One because that didn't exist.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot,
yeah.
I forgot about
Free-
that one. And I
I
have
had
a
a
PS5
360.
and a Switch. I don't have a Series X.
Oh, true.
I
That's
don't
true.
think
Yeah.
I have
I was gonna say you're
contemplated
gonna
getting
get
a
it.
Series S. I've contemplated getting a Series S.
Okay.
Just for if I had Game Pass, but right now there's no point.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, that's fair. That's
there's
fair.
nothing really. Anyways, the Budokai series, Dragon Ball Z.
Oh fuck
amazing.
yeah, man.
Oh yeah. It's good
Shaolin
stuff.
monks. Oh, that was a Mortal Kombat. Holy shit! Actually,
Mhm.
yo, Sean,
Did
sorry.
I say
fuck what-
Prince of? Did I say Prince of
Prince of-
Persia?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yo,
That was
wait, hold on a second. Fuck what I said about the Xbox 360. The PlayStation is so much better.
Listen,
Yeah.
I was contemplating the Xbox 360, but then I realized the only game I really loved on there was Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah,
So-
that's the reason why I picked it.
And I remember how big
Yeah.
Final Fantasy X was, like for the
Oh,
time
yeah.
for Final Fantasy games. It was like the biggest jump in graphics for a long
Oh,
time.
for sure.
Yeah. And did I tell you that I had the choice between 10 and 10-2? And this is
Oh,
before they were a collection. So I
uh-oh.
could get both of them and then
Yeah.
Jack 2. And that is what I think that's what changed the trajectory of my life.
Oh,
Because 10 and
no.
10-2 were in the bargain bin.
The
So I
Nexus
could get
point
both
for
of them.
Andre.
I can get both of them for the same price as one Jack 2. But my friend, my neighbor came over and we played Jack and Daxter. And I was like, no, I came here. I came to Walmart only for Jack 2. Don't talk to me about none of the thing in this bargain bin. Dad. I want Jack 2. So that is the moment where like my life changed and where the
Damn.
trajectory of my life was
Yeah.
decided. And also Red Faction was on PS2.
Oh, Red Faction 2. Oh my god. That
Mhm.
would holy shit. Yeah, you know what?
I forgot about God of
PlayStation
War.
2 is the best
That's
game
insane.
God of War 2. I
God
didn't
of-
beat any of them. I played them, so I can't really
Yeah.
say much about them.
SOCOM was a
And
game.
obviously Metal Gear
Medal of
Solid
Honor.
and Medal of Honor.
Oh,
The
my
original
God.
Just Cause was on there too.
Wait,
actually.
PlayStation 2 is goated actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty up there.
It had the best like I want to say multiplayer games, but like co-op games.
The
Yeah.
one
San
that
Andreas, Oh my god. Oh
had Time
my
Splitters.
man.
The only Ratchet game that I owned, Ratchet Deadlocked, is on there, bro.
Oh my god, Time Splitters. Love that game.
yeah.
Dude, that game was
That's
so
from
fun.
PS2, bro. That's all
I
I'm
think
saying.
Time Splitters was the last game where like you could play like bots, you know, and like do your own multiplayer offline
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
bots. I haven't played a game since then that has had bots.
That's
I wish they did that with
crazy.
Halo, but
I think you could get bots on Halo, can you?
I don't think so.
Oh no, it's just that swarm mode if it's if there's still a thing.
Swarm.
Or is it
Mm.
called swarm? I don't remember.
Anyways, doesn't matter. Guys, there's a reason why PS2 is probably the best selling console of all time.
Because they put the best games out, man.
Yo, Twisted Metal.
It has Twisted Metal too.
Oh my god.
007 Quantum of Solace, bro.
Oh shit. I think Prince of Persia, as soon as you reminded me of that, I'm like, yeah, holy shit.
Yeah,
that's
I
even
remember
way
that
better.
game. And then they made that stupid movie. Jake
I never
Gyllenhaal.
saw the movie.
I like
It was
that movie.
I
You don't like
wanted
that
to
movie?
watch that movie so
Not
bad.
really.
And I wanted to watch the movie and I wanted to play like the PS3 version
Yeah.
because I was like so amped, but I just had no money for either of them.
Yeah.
so.
The game was significantly better, obviously, but
Rayman was on there, Frogger was on there,
Frogger.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance, the first one ever made, was on there.
Was this PS1?
Oh
PS2.
my two.
Still PS2? We're still on it?
Yo.
Yes.
Wait, what
I didn't
else
know
was
that.
on there?
Frog.
Yo, they had that
Destroy all-
Inuyasha game that
Destroy
was
All
sick.
Humans.
Destroy All Humans. Oh my god. They remade that recently, I think.
Yeah, I think they did. Transformers game, bro.
Oh my god.
I don't know, man. There's so
What
there's
a
the
lot of
fuck is
shit.
this list? Holy shit.
It's so long, bro. They have everything. Fucking all of the Tekkens, Matrix Path of Neo.
Oh, Matrix 2. Yeah.
Matrix Path of Neo. Oh my
boy,
god.
bro.
I'm telling you guys, PS2 is the golden
Yeah.
console forever and ever. Okay, guys. I think we have
Haven't even
put
talked
this
about
off
anime
long enough.
That was
How long
good,
have we
man.
been
Yo,
going?
this is finally a decent gaming talk. Good job, Andre, with the topic pick. Shout out
Yeah, good
Andre,
job.
bro. He's HR. He's head of tech. He's also head of ideas.
Head of research
Sean
department.
is head of being late,
R&D.
I'm always on time.
and
R&D.
I'm here, man.
R&D.
Oh.
No clip because it sucked last week, honestly. But yeah, I'm learning.
Hey, man. Always a clip. Take it from the week before if you need to. Anyways.
Just
you
take
freaking
any random
Chad?
segment that's like
Yo, have you
Yeah.
seen those? I didn't understand these things.
How do they
Oh,
have the lat? You see
I
that
don't know. They go
lat?
like this and they go.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and then have you seen the ones where they're like, do you go to the gym or do you go to the gym?
Yeah,
You've seen
that's
those
right.
one
get that.
GYM or JIM.
Or gym.
I don't
Yeah,
get,
that's
I don't
right.
get that either. bro.
it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yo, once we
All I
become
think is
rich and
Jimmy from The
famous,
Office.
we should open a Weeb gamer gym where it's like,
oh,
yeah,
all the weebs and gamers.
Oh,
go.
anime
And if you're-
workouts. You gotta
Yeah.
take. You're only allowed to do like personal
Yeah.
training, and it's all anime workouts.
And
Yeah,
if you're
and-
too jacked or good looking, you can't come in. You're like, no, sorry, bud.
yeah. Sorry, man. You're already
Or
a
you have to,
sig-
you have to,
you're already
you
a
have to
Sigma
name like
male.
20 animes to get in.
Yeah.
If you look like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. They have to do like an essay on why anime is better. Like, than,
Okay.
like,
Anyways,
okay,
guys, let's get
sorry.
into the weekly anime. So we're gonna start with Call of the
Here
Night.
we go. Yeah.
So basically, he gives a
Harem.
massage. Then she gets thrown out the window. Then she's like, "I don't want to go to work." And then he's like, "Don't go to work." And she's like, "Actually, I will go to work." And that's how it ended.
Yeah.
Oh no! Then they went to the pool, and he's like, "Oh, there's too many people at the pool." And she's like, "Yo, I'm just messing around." And then he's like, "But why'd you do that though?" And then she's like, "Cause let's go swimming anyways." And he's like, "That's my school pool." And then she dropped him in the pool, and then they're like, "Happy fun times, yay!" And then that's it.
Yeah.
Happy fun times, yay. I respect it.
Yeah.
Yo, why do we even watch this shit?
I don't know. He's slowly
Wow.
building up a harem.
Yes.
He
Okay.
likes her. So
Wait,
he's
you didn't
finally-
watch the nearest episode, right?
No, I didn't.
No, he
So
didn't. I
that's
did.
how I ended.
I did.
So you guys have to stop and hear
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
at there. So
Okay,
basically, my thoughts are before
tell me
because
what you
I don't
think.
trust you guys because you guys have more information than me. So
We have a
one,
lot more information.
he's obviously building a harem by accident, which is so typical, which is like kind of disappointing because it's like it became like
We didn't want it. We
from,
didn't want
like,
it to
a
go this way.
cute-
Yeah.
became like a cute relationship character thing, and then it's becoming more like typical in that sense.
Yeah,
But second, he's 14 and he's talking
Yeah.
to this. Hey guys, I just want you guys to know that we spent a whole entire season talking about how weird Rudius was, and I think
Who?
you need to keep the same intro from Mashoko Tensei. Rudius.
Nah,
Pretty-
it's fine, dude.
I think you need
It's-
to keep the same
hey,
energy. Is all I'm
hey,
saying.
Nah, we don't have
And
to. You know
by
what?
the
That's
very
life,
fact
bro.
that she's like, I want to be a vampire, and he's like, I'll turn you into a vampire. He's saying, I want this 24-year-old woman to fall in love with my 14-year-old self. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, age is just a number, man.
Yeah. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. She should.
So we got-
Anyways.
there's a lot of- hey, listen, man.
Anyways.
Fluidity is with everything, you know.
Fluidity.
Anyways.
Let's keep talking, right?
So
Yeah,
that's
let's
what's
keep going.
happening.
Yeah.
I kind of like how he's like, because of this is like weird for me to say, but like because
Say
of
it.
his interaction with the vampire girl,
Yeah.
he's starting to like acknowledge women for the first time. He's starting
Oh,
to like focus
yeah.
on certain things as like a teenager.
Mm,
Like where at first he was like totally like asexual acting. He's like
super
Yeah.
asexual.
he's kind of like, you know, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And then obviously you guys know the answer to this, but just like think about it of your brains last week.
okay.
At the end, when she sucked his blood in the pool, do you
Mhm.
think he loved her, and do you think he became a vampire?
Wait, what the
Yeah.
fuck? How am I supposed to answer that with lots
Think
of
about your last week brain. Don't think about what you what did you think last
No, I don't think so because I'm
I
still
don't
I'm still
think
hooked up
so.
in the fact that I think that they have to ban. So, what do you think,
Okay.
Alan?
last week's brain. Yeah, no, I don't. Maybe I think so. Actually, he could have definitely become a
Because
vampire.
he got like legit jealous the first
Yeah.
time. He like actually like looked at her for like the first time.
But
Like her
listen,
body
listen to me.
like
Stop
before
your
it was
talking.
lust. But wait, before it was lust because they kissed. But this time
Yeah.
he's actually was just like, oh,
Mm,
he's like, damn. He's basically he said
yeah.
basically for the first time.
Yeah.
Right? Like all that stuff. So do you think he's like begin to like her at least?
You
Yeah,
know
I
what?
think
You know, I
can
can do
like
this.
it, yeah.
Actually, I could actually do this. My last big brain can work. So I would say it's possible, but for me in anime, the only way people show their love, like for example, like Subaru from ReZero, is like if they die for the person that they're. So he hasn't really needed to die for her yet or put his life in danger. So I'm gonna say it's
I
possible,
don't
but
think this
I
is
don't know.
that type of anime, to be honest.
No, me neither.
Oh. I mean, yeah, no, you're right.
Oh fuck! There's something's gonna happen. God damn it! I'm
No,
gonna
no,
watch
no,
it
no, no.
today.
No,
I'm gonna
it's
watch
not.
it today and just record my one reaction to add to the end of this.
Just pretend you're
God.
talking to yourself. So Andre, how did you feel about it? Actually,
So
I'm
yeah,
actually upset you guys didn't tell me because I actually did have the time to watch it.
oh really?
For once. Yeah,
I just saw it was out like recently, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll watch it. And I watched it
I
on
thought I was
2 times speed.
behind. Yeah, that was
It
my
was
fault.
because I
thought was
usually
behind.
do the recaps. I didn't want to mess with my memory because last time I did that, it was like I was very confused.
You're
I
like,
was
wait,
where did
where
the
am
last
I?
episode end? Yeah, exactly. So I didn't want to do that this time.
Yeah, I watched it 10 minutes before the pod. Actually, that's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
same on
So
on
you should
2x
tell-
speed.
okay.
Rara.
Guys, can you next time can we make a pact if you watch the current episode,
Okay.
at least just like mention it.
Say
Bro,
it.
Like
you guys need to
don't
talk
put
to me.
don't put pressure on the other
Yeah.
people,
Good,
but
yeah.
just like
Just
mention that
mention
you
it.
did it. So
Yeah.
like if the
Okay.
other people are willing, they can do it.
Yeah, but that's still
'Cause,
putting
like,
pressure because you're
So
like, oh fuck,
instead
Alan
of you
watched
doing
it.
that, because I was gonna be like, yo, let's watch the unreleased like Mushoku Tensei OVA that came out.
Oh,
It came out like last week.
Yeah, I saw it.
I saw it on the site, but I didn't watch it.
I saw a clip of it. I didn't watch the whole thing, and I know
Oh.
it exists. But
Damn.
like I would have said we should all like watch it. But
Yeah,
I thought
obviously, I'm kidding. I
Alan,
didn't watch
because
it. bro.
Alan, I was about to say, because Alan said he's only like he can only do it from here. So I said instead of Call the Night, we could have watched that and talked about it. Because
Yeah,
it's
we could've
about
done that.
it's about Eris
In the
and
middle
her.
of the night. Okay,
Was it
hold on a
In the
second.
middle
Though.
of the night, come
Is that from
my
that clip you
name.
posted? And you're like, what's this from? Is that what it was from?
Yeah, yeah.
I think so.
Oh, shit.
I haven't
So-
seen
Okay.
it.
I have a
think so.
question. I have a question for both of you.
Yeah. Hit me.
Yo, I'm gonna hit you for real hard.
Hit me
So,
right
like,
here.
We've only ever seen like her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, man.
You're the worst.
What?
All right. I'm gonna say one thing. Like one thing I actually appreciate about this episode, which okay, we've been seeing a lot of harems lately, right?
We love harems,
Am I the
bro.
only one who feels like that, or you guys feel like that too?
Wait,
I
what
feel like
other
we've been
harems
seeing-
have we seen?
I don't know.
Oh, like
If we're
classroom.
talking about this season, there's no harems at all. Actually,
Yeah, classroom. There you go. That's one.
Classroom's one.
Is there harem at it?
I feel like
Classroom?
there is.
Summertime
like
render.
there's-
I'm gonna call it a harem.
Okay,
at
I'm
this
gonna tell you
point.
this, guys. I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you
I'll call that
this.
too.
Well, I guess that is technically a harem, but that's the police guy. Kind of offsets it a little bit.
My
I guess so.
stepsister's ex, man. That's
Yeah, that's
fucked up.
definitely harem. I'm not really watching that one though. But,
Isekai
Anyways, forget all
Uncle,
this. What's your
that one's
question? I don't give a
fine.
shit about any of this. I actually have
Anyway.
another topic.
okay,
We can
okay. My
speed through this.
my
we can
que-
get
my
to it.
thing I wanted to just mention that I appreciate is that like in other ones we had a guy and like some random I mentioned before some random girl would just like him and you're just like okay that would never happen but okay, and it's just been like kind of unrealistic. But in this one he actually says like, oh, I am actually kind of good. Women tend to like me, and I was like, thank you for like saying
Admitting
that because
it?
yeah, like because it wasn't some just like unaware idiot who's like,
I
oh, this girl likes me. He's like,
I
yeah, girls like me.
also accept that she's acknowledged his youngness and hasn't done any like romantic piece. She's kind of just like, oh, you're a cute little kid kind of thing. She
Oh
approaches
yeah,
it
he
like
Yeah.
is.
She's too busy getting hit on
Mm.
by her bosses anyways to try
that. Yo,
anything with.
imagine your boss texting you at 2 a.m.
I know. I'd be like, buddy, block immediately.
Block, block, registration letter, resignation letter.
I would get a restraining order. That is stalking at this point.
That's
Don't
terrible, yeah.
come
like
here.
a time slot restraining order, like before
Yeah.
9, after 5. Don't talk to me.
I don't think I think that's a legal thing now. Like you can't make tech. I don't know if it's contact or like
Japan's different than here.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like-
But here, I mean, I think it's illegal.
Kudasai.
Something regarding
I will say
contacting or
that
whatever.
I think they passed, like, especially during COVID when everything got moved to work from home, they kind of like set hours, the government did, but I don't think
Yeah.
it's like followed really.
Probably not. Probably
Because
not.
like jobs can kind of be like, I'm not promoting you, but it's not because you're not working over hours. It's just because this other person
Yeah,
is
totally. Why?
doing whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like
this,
you're kind of forced to do it anyways.
Yeah, like when they don't hire people based on race or gender, they're like, "Oh, it wasn't because you were this color. It's because you just didn't meet the requirement. We had someone better." It's just...
Yeah. Anyways, that's a deeper conversation that I specifically didn't want to get into.
Yeah,
Anyways, Call the
you went
Night,
really
great.
political, though.
It's still very pretty. How did he
Still
get
very
into
pretty.
the pool party is the real question.
Yeah, really. Is it like alcohol and shit?
Were the guys that hit on her of age or not?
Yeah, probably. I think so.
Probably.
Then
Let's go with
they-
yes.
why
pretty
were
sure,
they
yeah.
okay? They hit on her and then they were like, "Oh, go get her, kid." Like, why were they just okay with that?
Because it's so
Oh.
backwards in this society where a young male can hit on an older female and like
And here's the most important thing, regardless of all that.
yeah.
She's like, "Hey, do you want a beer?" He's like, "Yes." And then she only got herself a beer. That's the real problem here.
Maybe
That's
she just
the
got him
real
one.
problem.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
she-
zero
yeah.
respect, bro. That's
That's
zero
zero
respect.
respect.
I think the guys thought she was lying about being with someone, and that's why when they realized she was with
Yeah,
someone,
but they
were
said,
like,
"Go
"Oh,
get him, kid." So they acknowledge him as a child, but we're
Oh.
still like okay with hitting on him. That's why I was
yeah.
like, "How old were they?"
Because they think he's
Uh,
a stud.
Yeah, I didn't take that in. That's kind of weird.
So,
It
In
also
this
kind of bugged me
world-
that she kind of apologized and encouraged his obsessive behavior, which I don't think is very good for either of them.
she doesn't care. She's a
I know she should be like, "Yo, don't be obsessive with me, man. That's weird." He's
Yeah,
like,
really.
"Oh, I don't like it when other people talk to you." Or
Also,
get
why is he good at
that way.
massages, bro? This guy's never done anything ever.
He's
never
not
even
good.
talked to
She
people,
never said he was good.
but she
She didn't even-
accepted it.
Yeah, she did. She probably shouldn't have, especially since he's 14. But
Yo, that
Yo, stop
the
talking about his
lit-
age, bro.
the
Age is
littest
just a
thing,
number.
the littest thing about this whole episode was when this girl just got tossed out the window, bro, for no
yeah, that's
reason.
pretty sweet. I don't know why that
For
happened.
no
That was
reason
weird.
at all.
He was definitely not-
He's like, "Don't let her go back to work." She's like, "Okay," and throws her out the window.
Yeah, it's like
What the
can't go back to work if you're dead.
I was like,
Anyway, what?
what?
That's big brain, man.
Big brain thing. Anyways, cool. Ao Ashi didn't come out this week for some reason.
No.
I also
was
didn't
looking
look.
forward to it.
I didn't also didn't look up to see if like it was being delayed, but I
It was
assume
late.
did, 'cause I-
20th or 21st, it said, I think.
Okay,
it's
so
delayed.
that's this weekend.
Ah,
Yeah. Okay, so it was delayed. Sean talked shit to me this weekend. He's like, because the site he watches it on, he's like, "Ooh, it's right there." Ooh, the site you watch it on doesn't have it. Why don't they have it? And then it turned out to just be the same episode that I already saw.
Yeah.
Fucking waste, man.
I was like, oh, it's the same. I went to watch it and I was like, oh, that sucks. I
that
was so
sucks.
sad.
Oh,
I was so
God.
ready for it too.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
The waste, man. Anyways, so that didn't happen. Lycoris Recoils.
The guy's gay. It's beautiful. We love
I don't know.
it.
Yeah, they were like mad confused. That one girl was mad confused, and then she's like, "That's a girl, though," and they're like, "What?
Yeah, like,
why would he
okay.
be with a girl?" And then I was like, "Oh, he's gay." And then
Yeah.
so then they
I
sneak up.
actually don't mind it. It's kind of cool.
I don't mind either. Anyways, so the green haired guy, he's like, yo, hacker dude, get us in. And he's like, okay, plug this in. He's like, why though? And he's like, because you have to. I'm a hacker genius. And if I say you have to, you have to. And then greenhead man's like, okay. And then it turns out
Okay,
greenhead
hacker.
man was at the tower that shit. I remembered her name, but then I
He's
forgot.
Chizuru.
She's
Chisata.
It's
Chizana?
it definitely starts as CH. Anyways, so her, the main character, she basically brought down, and it was very like typical, where it's like obviously she has a dark path and she changed her ways like later on where she doesn't want to kill. But obviously back in the day she used to murder everybody. Obviously.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that's how she was before. She finally finds out the secret behind the dude that visits their cafe all the time. And she's
Mm.
like, yo, why did you save me? And he's like, I can't answer that. And then leaves immediately. And then the black guy's like, yo, I'm gonna shoot you in the face. And he's like, no, you won't. And then leaves. And he's like, damn, you're right, I won't. And then he leaves. And then her friend comes up and she's like, yo. And he's like, bruh, she doesn't even belong here. And she's just like, and then he drives away. And then they have a regular board night. And there's a manga artist who never meets her deadlines. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. That's it.
I like this episode, but it wasn't like anything to talk about.
I guess the Alan Licorishes and the Licorishi knows or whatever the man. My assumption is they have history, which is interesting.
Mhm.
I guess it's like kind of like a reveal that she used to murder people, but like it was very obvious. Like I kind of, I kind of felt like if you're like
Yeah.
can dodge bullets and have perfect aim, that like
Mhm.
at some point you probably killed someone. I don't
You're
know.
using like
Definitely.
pepper balls as like bullets, so you don't kill. So you
And
specifically
like
don't kill anyone.
when you figure out that hey, life is important type thing, and we're born to be a weapon, like when they
Boring.
spent so much effort saying you know, this is a killing weapon kind of thing, right?
Yeah,
Like,
super
I kind of
cliche,
expected
obvious.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally expected. Pretty much like basic shit.
Yeah,
But,
some anime sucks.
But it's very cute still, and it looks good.
Yeah.
Still great, and it still gets me excited for solo leveling animation.
Those
'cause it's
freaking
still
like
Oh yeah,
animated great.
definitely.
those freaking
You
like
gotta-
commercial break like slides with the different designs. It's just like, man, it looks so good, but like stop spending
Oh,
so
I
much
know.
time on
I
this.
like the art. Like it was like they were. I think she was holding a guitar or
Yeah,
something. It was
the
like,
art's
wow,
awesome.
this
Yeah.
is cool.
The art's really good, and it focuses a lot on the style. It's just the story's boring as hell so far.
I will say it is setting up some stuff.
Yeah.
It was cool how like the Licorices came and she's like, "Who are you?" to the hacker girl. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm part of it." Like so, like
Duh.
it's like at the point where like it can get interesting at this point. It's set up enough, but like I don't really have any expectations for it too.
Yeah. Also,
agree.
it still kills me that like you know when he did that trick where he led the licorice girls to like different parts of the city where and made it seem like they were attacking there as well, so it lured them away. Like they're all wearing uniforms. Like they're all wearing school uniforms.
Yeah.
Like there's like
So
you really couldn't have done
obviously-
any other uniform. Like
My only hope is that this is the issue because the government needs to be able to identify who's a licorice, right?
oh, is that why
So
they
they
do
wear the school uniforms.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was like, nobody
if-
knows you.
But unless they're wearing
A real
like,
one.
like actual like a school uniform
Yeah.
for a school,
I know what
they-
you're getting at.
they don't blend in at all.
No.
So
'cause
like
nobody else
if
knows who hell
if
they
the
are either.
government knows,
Yeah.
obviously if these random girls are just like, why are you like wearing different uniforms? Obviously I know what you're
Yeah,
doing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, you imagine you pull up to like a crime scene, bro, and like you look over and there's a girl in a school uniform. You're like, oh fuck! You just take a gun, shoot
Yeah.
her, and she wasn't a part of the liquor. Like, you imagine she's just a normal girl. Like you just completely kill her for no reason. I just thought of that.
Uh-huh. And
Destroy
I
them.
didn't think about what Andre said about them. The government needs to know, but like because at first I was like, nobody knows who you are. Like you could just wear anything.
Yeah.
Like nobody's
Yeah.
gonna look at you whether you're wearing
But
this.
remember
or this. It's like,
last
oh, it's a licorice guy.
last week she put on the poncho and she's
Yeah.
like, oh, but how are they gonna know? Like they're gonna arrest you because you're gonna be shooting. So they
yeah.
have to be able to recognize your uniform to be
Yeah,
gun.
I guess.
But
That's
if they
cool
can
stuff.
recognize your
Yeah.
uniform, then anyone can.
Pretty much.
Or else like they would just be like, anybody from this school, if they so happen to shoot, we're just gonna have to be like, okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to,
Yeah, it's the best disguise for anyone now who wants to like commit
Like
murder.
I
and
get the
put on
school
a
uniform. Like, well, one is like typical Japanese like stereotype trope type
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
very tropey.
But like how would you be able to like specify unless they're
I don't know.
wearing different clothes?
I have no idea.
That's a great
Like at
question.
some point, like why don't they go to school?
I know, especially when it's like school hours and it's like, okay,
Go to
obviously.
school. Why are you working at this random cafe? Go to school.
Yeah.
Like what is this?
They should actually
Why are
make
you
these
going to a
girls go
youth school
school.
uniform and not going to school?
It would make more
Like-
sense if they actually went to a school and then they were just like different students within each school who like did this stuff.
Yes.
But like nobody knew who like were the ones who did it kind of
Yes.
thing.
True.
But or in their case, it would be like if you had like a maid outfit or like a cafe like delivery outfit.
Yeah.
And sure, like then you can just be like, I'm going on cafe deliveries, and
Yeah,
then you,
exactly.
like shoot people on your
You
way
pop
to
someone,
deliver.
exactly.
Yeah.
Then you're delivering coffee, but like you're popping someone on the way there. But they're wearing school uniforms, leaving a cafe during school hours, not at school.
Yo, don't
Yeah.
bash the grind, all right? It's the
I knew
grind,
something felt
bro.
weird about this anime. That's funny though.
man.
I just love the idea of there just being like hundreds of like school girls like out and about all the time,
Oh, you
no
love
matter
that,
like
eh?
where you are.
You
There's
love
a-
that,
no,
Sean,
not
eh?
because of that. It's just like that kind of world. It's just like, oh, obviously there's people here who.
I was like, it's 10
have guns.
a.m. Do they have class? Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
Oh no. Look at all these hooligans being hooligans, and then they're just murdering people on this side.
Yeah.
And then like the
Not a great
first
plan.
episode made them look super sneaky, where they're like nobody knows what's going
Yeah,
on.
they did.
But then the rest of the anime is them having full out gunfights in the middle of the street with everybody there. I don't
Oh
understand.
my god.
Like the whole assassin arc, they were having full out gunfights, sprinting through crowds and everything, and they're just
Yeah.
having full gunfights. So they're not sneaky at all. That's what
No.
you're saying.
If you saw that as a parent, would
Yeah.
you want your daughter to go to that school?
I
They're
think
orphans. They're
yeah,
all
that's
orphans.
why they don't have kids. I mean, they don't.
No, I meant like
parents.
just in general. Like you see these girls like running, you're like, wow, they're so cool. And then you just see them pull out like Glocks, and you're like, oh shit. You just start running.
Probably.
Oh, man. They probably have a great athletics program.
Definitely.
That's what you-
Definitely.
Oh my
The
God.
track team
Anyways,
never lost.
there's a lot of things, but guys, we spent a lot of time talking about nonsense where there's actually something that we should have been talking about majority of the time. and
Like
that's
what,
summertime
Andre? You
rendering.
lay it
Is
on
that
me.
summertime
Stevie.
Summertime rendering, bro.
Oh my god. I thought we talked about that already.
We didn't. And that's actually when some shit like went down.
Shit did go down. Did you watch Alan? Alan didn't watch it. Did he?
No, my list said that I did, so I was like, okay, I'm good. But I don't remember.
Do you
I don't
remember a
remember.
spear through the chest into a tree?
Oh, it was. Oh,
Yeah. I
okay,
thought we
let's
talked
talk
about that one
Let's
already.
go.
No, we did not talk about it. So basically, when we left off last time, he went up
Mhm.
to the pervy priest and he's like, yo, can we talk? And he's like, yeah, of course. So then Shinpei like breaks down a bunch of stuff and he's just talking about nonsense. They talk about Final Fantasy VII for a while for no reason. And then and then he's like,
SpongeBob.
Pop.
Converse.
picture, that's you, isn't it? And he's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, poop, pop. That's also you, isn't it? And he's like, what? And then we find
Maybe.
out that basically Shide is the pervy priest, and the way it works is that Haine has been giving birth with all of the Shides
Yes.
down the line, but because he's a shadow, her birth is an exact copy of him because she doesn't have her own DNA, I guess. So then he just keeps copying himself over and over again, and which is why he's lived so long, even though technically he hasn't lived so long, or has he lived so long? If you take a perfect copy of someone, do they memories? Like, is it
Yeah.
a perfect copy? Like, is it you, or is it just a copy of you? Existential.
It's
Anyways,
a copy of you, but yeah, go on.
you don't know. Have you ever been copied before?
No, I don't know.
Exactly. Anyways, so existential crises.
That's crazy.
That's going on, and then basically in his mind he lives forever, and somehow he's able to like wear the shadow as like armor. He's like, oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm gonna shoot you in your face. And then Ushio's like, yo, you're taking too long. Slices his face in half
Yeah.
immediately, and she's like, poke, he's dead. We got this.
Dead.
Calls the phone. She's like, yo, we got him. Come in. We got this. It's all fine. Don't worry about it. We're gonna clean up. Now it's time to go for Haine. And then another one. DJ Khaled, another one, shows up, stabs her straight in the chest, and she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't think that, maybe she can have twins. Never even considered that. And then boom, dead. Then she's dead, and then he's like, I could just like kill you, but how about I friggin' whip this Nagata straight through your chest?
Right?
And
That's
whips
sweet.
it, goes, and that was like 10 minutes of just like pure glory, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
man,
guy
it was
just
amazing.
gets hit, and just like starts going
Slow-mo.
through the thing. So much like thoughts are going through everyone's mind, everyone's considered. We get the flashbacks about their plan. She's like, I'm gonna go alone, and she's like, don't go alone. And she's like, if I fire a second shot, that means come in. And they're like, we're gonna get in because we heard a second shot. But then right before they get in, he comes through the window, and then he just keeps going,
Yeah,
and
he keeps
going
going.
and going, hits the friggin' tree, bleeding out. Friggin' Chide looks at him. The fucking
It's like a hollow mask.
beautiful. Like the animation just
Yeah.
like beautiful. His eyes are like black and he's just like staring at him. And he's like, yo, who do you think you are? Basically, that's what he said. He's like, how dare you come to me? And like, out of all of this, I have spent many lifetimes at this point trying my best to survive, but this time I'm just gonna be like, yeah, slice my head open. I'm not even gonna try to do anything, and you guys just accepted that like friggin' idiots. Anyways, so yeah, and then that's how it ends. He dies and then gets reborn, and we assume at this point it's his last life.
Yeah.
Nah, it can't be, man.
He
It
said
is,
it
man.
before. It's his
It has
last
to be.
life. He said it
Yeah.
before.
No, it can't be.
Why not?
Because the next episode comes out in 4 hours and 33 minutes.
No, not the.
I'm watching it as soon as I wake up tomorrow.
He came
I'm-
back
It's
to
not the last
life.
episode, but it's his last life.
Oh, this is his last life. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys think Ushio's dead?
Yeah.
She's gone, bro. I hope so.
Don't say that, bro.
I was telling
I
I
don't
actually
think
felt,
so.
I actually felt so
I hope
hurt,
so.
man.
I was like,
Yeah.
I hope so. Not I hope so as in because I don't like her as a character, but like I feel like the pain.
It'll
is
be
what
it'll
we
be
need.
like proper. Yeah.
It'll be
Yeah.
annoying, like how we were talking about friggin' 2-year Turner, how it'd be mad annoying if like Gugu just came back to life.
Nah, he needs to come back. Shut up. Fuck you,
He
by the way.
die. These characters
I need him to come back and be like, oi, oi. Wait, and then just like,
Yo, did I
do
tell you how
something.
Sean pissed me off this weekend, bro?
No.
Like we were just chilling in the pool.
Nope,
and
you don't
then-
get to talk about it. We asked you
No,
what your
wait.
weekend was. You can fuck off with this.
No,
all
no.
right?
We were chilling in the pool,
Yeah,
and
what
then
did
we were
you?
talking about anime, and then
Uh-huh.
we're like, yo, and we were talking about summertime rendering because the last like 3 episodes, like nothing really happened.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's like, did you watch summertime rendering? I was like, nah, nothing happened. And he just looked at me like, nah, he just gave me that fucking look. And I was like, oh,
Subtle.
shit, something did
Yeah.
happen.
Something did happen.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
I thought it was amazing. Oh, do you guys think there's 2 she days? Like, what do you think that was? You think it was a twin? Is that how it
Told
worked?
you, my thought is his twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like that's the only logical without being super like weird about it.
hmm
But I don't know. I liked it. Like I like when the main character loses a little bit, and he
Yeah, me
definitely
too.
did lose like
He does
a
lose
lot,
Yeah.
right? Like it was bad. Like this one was, I felt it. Like when with Ushio flashback to and her saying like it's gonna
Uh-huh.
be okay. I'm like, ah, fuck me, it ain't gonna be all right. I'm
Yeah,
fucked up.
I love how he used his own thing against him too. He's like, hey, if only you could have been a bit more objective. And that's like Shinpei's whole thing, right? It's like take a step back, be objective. Like, how do I look at this? But he wasn't questioning the non-burnt hand enough. I don't know why. Like, what was stopping him? Was he just like
But I think there
anxious?
was something stopping Shinpei because Shinpei the
Yeah.
entire time he's like, I want to shoot you, but there's like, it's not like he cared about his life or anything. There was like something he's like, something
Yeah.
doesn't feel right. And then when like Ushio was about to, like, he's like, no, don't do it. But then he kind of like after he's just like, oh, I wanted to do it kind of thing. But I don't
Yeah.
think that's like the actual reason why he like was trying to stop her. I think like he was kind of like something suspicious here.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, I agree.
but then Ushio acted on her own kind of thing, and then he was like, it's kind of like, well, I guess we're here now, so I should accept it. But like, I think he knew the entire time that something wasn't right.
Yeah. Okay.
And how do you guys feel about how the time loops work? Because we time loop to a time where Ushio was there, and then she just
And she's not.
vanished.
Yeah, because she time loops with him, right?
Yeah, and yeah.
Well,
but
think
she
about
just vanished this time because like the kid said she was there, and now she's not.
Yeah.
So she
It makes sense.
Yeah, so I don't know how the time loops work exactly. And
Mm-hmm.
have we ever confirmed that like shadows don't like go with the time loops?
I don't
Or
think
is it
so.
only
Confirmed
Ushio?
it.
It's just Ushio. She's the only one who goes with it. The other ones don't, I think, or else they would have react differently in past lives. Where like Mio's shadow, for example, hasn't
Yeah.
react
But-
differently.
Because Mio Shadow has never died before this time. No, she has died.
She's died. Yeah,
She's
she's died
died.
before. She
So
got shot
why
in the
did
head
she-
the first night.
Yeah, so why does she keep coming back? Why does Ushio?
Oh no, because the shadows aren't affected by like death between time loops, except for Ushio for some reason.
So would Haide be affected too if they killed Haide? She wouldn't come back.
Heine? No, I don't think she would.
Heine.
So say same with Shide. I think they would both die because
But
both of
Shide's
them.
not a shadow though.
Yeah, but he has the memories though, I guess. Or does Heine just give them to him? Kind
I'm
of the same way
assuming
Ushio.
Haide gives it to him.
Okay. All right.
What do you think Shide's plan is? Because he's just kind of like, I want to do what my mom tells me to do.
He just
my
wants
mom, my mom's sister, wife, or whatever, whatever. Haine
My
is
girlfriend's ex-dog's tutor. Yeah.
Whatever Haine is to him, bro. He's his mom,
Uh,
but also his lover, I guess. I don't know.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
sick, man. That's definitely not an anime trope. Haha.
But also his daughter, isn't it?
What?
no.
Haine copied his daughter, wasn't
the
it?
original. I don't think so. It's his daughter.
Oh,
it
it
could
was
be.
just some girl that he knew.
Yeah, it could have been just a girl in the village that he was like close to, but I'm not sure. I don't think. Yeah, I really hope it wasn't his daughter. Dude, there's too much going on there at that point.
Yeah, that's no wonder they all look like that. Incest bullshit, bro.
But I was telling Sean also that I'm happy that the random guy that they mentioned turned out to actually be someone that we know.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
like I
me too.
remember we were mad disappointed. Then we're like, oh wow, we finally figured out who Shide is, and he's just this random dude.
Yeah.
And then he's actually the pervy like priest dude.
Yeah.
And
I
I like
definitely
how
like
it's
that,
like
yeah.
there was confirmed he was in a shadow multiple times and all that kind of stuff because he's
Mhm.
not. But how do you think he's able to like wear the shadow's armor? Like, how do you think that works?
Yeah, that's a kind of weird one because he's technically like part shadow, right? Because the original version of him was a shadow.
No,
Or,
just
oh no,
his mom is a shadow.
yeah, it's just his mom is shadow. Sorry, so he's part shadow.
He's
so
not
maybe
part
he
shadow
can-
technically because he's being copied through the
He's being
womb of his mom.
copied.
No,
He's being
isn't he?
copied.
Isn't he part shadow?
He's
he's part-
he's birthed from the shadow, but his
Yeah.
entire DNA belongs to his dad.
Yeah, but he's still part shadow then because he was born from shadowness. I don't know.
Something like that.
Maybe
don't know.
Heine gave birth to him, but technically Heine is Fushi, so we figured that out.
Oh my god.
But
yeah. There's a pretty good similarity there.
yeah, Heine is Fushi. She was a rock, and then she was a whale, and then she became things. Right. But interesting.
Yeah. Also, how about those facial animations? How'd you like those the creepy smiles like
yeah.
and
I don't know. Pervy.
Oh, I love that.
Pervy priest definitely gave me some Eisen vibes, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
his
he
hair,
did. He did.
That
his
Especially
after he got like at the end after like when he started putting the Shide thing
Yeah.
around, and he like pulled his face down and
yeah.
stuff like that.
He looked like
That's
a hollow
definitely
eyes or
amazing.
something.
Yes,
That
yes.
was-
Oh,
that was cool.
I also noticed one more thing that I don't know if you guys noticed, but when Ushio got stabbed and she was like dying, she tried to scan him and it didn't work.
I
And
did
then
not notice that.
and then she turned to Shinpei and she's like no, please notice. She said notice, and then before she died. then she disappeared.
Say
Oh,
that-
now
I
that
did
you
not
say
see
that, I
that at
get
all.
it. Yeah.
And then I was like, what?
So she's not that. She has to just look. He has to look for the fucking priest guy, bro.
I guess so, or something, or maybe
no,
she
she's
just wanted him
probably
to
still
notice
dead.
that she couldn't scan him, and maybe that means something. I don't know. I didn't really understand like what she meant by that. So,
But technically, he should be able to get scanned, right?
but unless there's a shadow of him that's out there that was killed already or something, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
like remember you can't be copied if you already copied or something.
Yeah, unless like, but that's why I was thinking maybe the other version of him was a shadow that copied him. But then Ushio said she couldn't sense any shadows when they're near him, so that can't be right. So it kind of just had me confused.
Here's the real question: if Heine is the one telling Shide all the stuff that happened,
Mhm.
Heine technically would have no idea what happened, right? So
Yes.
the current Shide doesn't know that he's been found out yet.
Yeah,
right.
she shouldn't. If that theory is correct, then yeah,
That's right.
yeah, you're right.
Andre, you're so smart. Mwah. You're so
Oh.
cute, man.
So then they shouldn't know that Ushio's dead. Technically,
I guess not. They
No.
shouldn't know.
but they probably will for some reason.
I
I feel like they will.
Unless
just don't know
Heine was
why.
just in the room the whole time. Maybe
She's
she
just
Yeah.
like in the
saw
corner,
everything.
like
Yeah, she might have
Nice.
seen everything. I don't know, bro. I was just paying attention to the eyes lighting up when they lie, bro. That's all.
Yeah, so good.
the color beef.
The
Uh-huh.
color,
I
bro.
respect
Oh
it,
fuck!
yeah.
It wasn't even the eyes, bro.
Yeah, you
Oh.
fucked up again. Dude. You're such an
Sorry,
idiot.
I've been playing too much Xenoblade, man. My bad. Bro.
That's all right, dude.
My bad.
I
That was
respect
Fushi's
it.
eyes, yeah, but not the other, not the robot eyes.
In your eyes.
Oh man. Well,
Do you remember that
I'm
anime? That was funny. That was good times. It feels like forever ago.
To Eternity.
VV.
Next. Oh, let me say To Eternity. To Eternity next month, bro.
That one too still feels along.
Next
I
month,
can't
bro.
wait.
Next
I
month.
can't
Wow.
wait.
I
Well, not next
actually-
month. The month after. October.
2 months, 2 months, 2 months, 2 months.
October.
Why would you do that to me, Andre? That's so
Sorry.
much longer than 1 month.
Literally is, man. Come on,
It is
man.
my fault. It's October. My bad, my bad.
That's fine.
You
Alrighty.
still have to survive the rest of summer.
I'll just go to sleep and wake up.
Oh, because September's gonna end.
Wake me up when
Yeah,
September ends.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Right? Are we done?
I guess so. I had a good topic, but I want to actually spend time on it.
No. Yeah. Send it to us and then we can actually do some homework. All right, boys. And everyone who's watching.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Weekly reminder. Sean, read Fire Punch.
Yeah.
I'm mad at you for not reading it.
Sorry.
Read the beginning after the end because I'm mad at you. One
Kaiju
Punch
8.
Man season 3 is coming out.
Oh, yep.
Season 2 was meh. Season 1 was great. Hopefully, season 3 is also
Season 3 is
great.
supposed to be goaded.
They
I read
they
the manga.
animated like manga chapters for Mob Psycho, which was like friggin' I don't even know what it is really, but it was like a cool like concept like
Yeah.
type thing. That's cool. What was the last thing? What was the
Goo
last thing?
Floch.
Eden
Excuse
Zero
me.
season 2.
Oh
Eden
yeah.
Zero.
Season 2.
Everyone watch Made in the
2023.
Abyss. Thank you.
Oh, that's on my list. I do need to watch that.
Please watch it. We'll talk about it.
Sean.
Yep.
Eden Zero season 2.
Why are you
2020.
telling me about that trash, man?
Wait, you don't like Eden Zero? Wait,
I
what's
didn't even
wrong?
know they finished the season 1.
Oh,
Isn't that the
I
fairy
just know
tale
because
knockoff
he
shit?
hates Fairy Tale,
yeah,
and
I
then he
fucking hate
extra
Fairy Tail
hates
too.
Eden Zero.
I hate it
So,
because
It's
It's
the
a
same
knockoff of something you
characters.
hate.
yes.
it can't be a knockoff with the same author wrote it. It's not a knockoff.
Dude, he created the same characters and stuff. Like, or is it exactly the same? Jalal or Gerard or whatever his name is exactly
Jalal.
the same.
Jalal is from fucking
If
Fairy
Happy
Tail.
is the same thing. Like
Yeah,
he just
Happy's-
created
and
the
Lucy's the
same
same
characters.
person. too.
Lucy's basically the same,
She's
different.
the same kid.
different clothes. Natsu is the same, just a different color hair. Just has black hair now. That's it.
That's
This guy can't
Oh,
create.
and
new characters.
also I want to mention that Alan is finally gonna know more than me for an anime when we finally
true.
get to Kaiju number 8. Sean, have you
True.
read Kaiju number 8?
I have not.
is new.
Oh my
So
god!
Sean
I
is
get
gonna be the
both.
one that knows
Yes,
what's
man.
going on.
Have you
So
guys read it?
Sean, you have to make an
Finally, yeah.
actual effort. It was
To read
on
it?
my list. I was literally reading Dandadan. It's an anime called manga called Dandadan. I had 2
Dandadan,
chapters
Dandadan.
left.
Mhm.
2 chapters left, and I was gonna be like, when I'm done this, I'll read Kaiju. And then the anime was announced. So you were literally 1 day away from me reading it.
Hey, that's what I like
was
to hear,
announced.
man. Finally, I
So
get my.
you're- When
get
did you
my-
start reading it? Like
When do
after
you-
the anime or before?
When do you guys?
Or
what do
did
you
you
guys
ju-
think? Oh,
Or did you just buy the thing and start reading it now?
no. I read it before, but I saw the book. I was like, oh, let me go buy it. So I read it before, a couple months ago.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
But a couple of topics I want to do for the future is I've mentioned this before, but I want to talk about the best anime fights of the year.
Nice.
And I also want to talk about what the best anime season so far is. Winter, spring, or summer.
It's gonna have
So-
to be.
Should be
Oh,
easy.
each
Yeah,
of them, or like in total?
Which one is the best?
Which one?
Oh, season this year. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Not right
okay.
now, Alan.
yes.
Oh,
A
definitely-
quick
definitely
reminder,
summer
winter,
anime.
Winter, AOT, Demon Slayer, Dress Up Darling, Ranking of Kings, Platinum End,
That was
and
the
the
best
best,
one.
of all time, the end of Shaman King.
Yes. Yeah.
I think it's summer because it doesn't have any of those things.
Spring, Spy Family,
Oh wait,
Shield,
fall.
Shield Hero, Kaguya-sama,
Man, that's pretty good,
Summertime
Andre.
Rendering,
reading
Tomodachi
right now?
Game, Komi Can't Communicate,
He's reading.
Executioner, Ao Ashi, and Bubble.
Bubble.
Fuck
Okay.
bubble.
And summer is
Bubble.
what we're currently in.
Fuck,
Call
don't
of the
even say
Night.
it, bro. Don't
Call
even
of the
say
Night,
it.
Ao Ashi continued, Summertime Redner continued, High School of the Elite, Licorice,
Oh my god.
Red
My
Licorice or
sister's
whatever,
ex is my mom's dog's
and
trainer.
Isekai Uncle. No, I'm thinking about what we watch, not what's
Isekai Uncle is
out.
awesome.
You haven't even watched Isekai Uncle yet.
I watched the first episode.
Oh, nice.
So-
You liked it. It was funny. Eh?
But also, I decided to pick the anime that not only I watched, that I think you guys watch. So if I missed any,
watch them all.
go back, tell
Uh-oh.
me what you watched all the way through.
Tell me why.
And then next week we'll discuss it because I don't give a fuck about any of these anime right now.
Yeah.
So
Make sure you text us because I'm not gonna remember this shit.
okay,
All
close.
right. Thank you guys for everyone watching. Shout out Floch, best. Oh, fuck, I can't do what Andre does. Never mind.
Blog best character development ever. I got a lot of hate for Flock this last weekend, but y'all are haters. Flock, I'll continue. But I will say we watched scenes of season 3 and Flock was foreshadowed the shit out of. And it's something that I didn't notice until looking back because I knew who Flock was as a character. But literally like during Erin's speech, during like their preparation, like the camera just freaking stared on this random redhead kid like over and over again. And I was like,
With the
God
bad
damn
haircut.
it, they made it so obvious and I didn't notice.
Susago.
Pissed me off. And he's like, oh, I found Eren on the floor. I was gonna kill him, but then he made us all die, so I had to make him suffer. And then Eren's like, don't make me suffer. And then Levi's like, okay, my bad. And then gave it to Armin and gave it to Armin instead. Anyways, continue. Do you think Erwin and Armin's names are so similar on purpose? Or do you
Yeah.
think that's just coincidence.
Aaron told
Coincidence.
Aaron's mom and Aaron's mom to name them properly.
Why would Eren mom's name Erwin?
Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna talk about some social media
Eren
here.
and Armin make Erwin as a person. That's like a mix.
Bro, there it is. Okay,
Fusion,
Ready?
huh?
Fusion
Okay,
Ha,
continue.
which you can buy on Fortnite right now.
Oh, I'm so mad when this releases is the day that Alan's gonna go watch Dragon Ball Superhero.
Yeah.
You know what's
Yeah.
even more mad? This weekend at Cineplex, it's buy one get one free,
Oh
That's
my
fucking
god.
terrible,
bro.
That means
I
there's gonna
wanna
be so
go-
many people there.
and I don't think I have time to go to the movies this weekend.
Motherfucker, I want to kill myself. I paid
That's
full
almost
price.
reasonable.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. We do have some social media: TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Reddit, all the other ones. Please follow us on there. Leave a
Reddit,
lot,
nice.
like,
Someone's
comment,
actually,
subscribe.
I hope you know someone's probably actually looking on LinkedIn and Reddit.
Perfect.
and we're
Good
not
for them.
there.
Good for them. Then tell us what you want our username to be. All right, perfect. Saturday video comes out, Friday audio comes out. The boys and I are gonna step it up. We said
Great
this many
show.
times.
Watch
Great
it.
show. Best show.
Oh yeah, the boys, a fantastic show. Gargle my balls. Anyway, yeah, let us know what you guys want. We're gonna get some other like non-ongoing anime topics down, and then Alan will have an easier time trying to figure out how to make something funny or educational for the clips. Because last week, holy fuck, I watched this shit twice, and my god, I'm like, it's not even worth it. Anyway, it's
We
fine.
just have to freaking clip the parts where
Damn.
we
Nah,
say
I
this.
know, I know.
We just have to say this is all garbage. Goodbye.
That's all right.
That's all you have
Fine.
to clip.
I should have, bro. I should have.
Just put like our summary of anime this season and then put that clip in and that's it. Just like
It's
5
just
seconds.
garbage. That's pretty much it. Let us know what you guys want. We all have our individual socials. You can find Sean at Sean Hill, me and Alan Daniele, and Andre at dark fucking whatever it is at hotmail.com or something. But let us know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube video, please. And we will catch you on the next week, hopefully with some juicy Ao Ashi stuff. Bye.